That sounds better. Joining us right now, Captain Clutch Rockwell from the ECWA, the 1/3 of the Backyarders, and the Backyarders, of course, are sponsoring PretzelMania this Saturday, April 27th, in Morganville, New Jersey. Captain Clutch, so happy to have you with us. How you doing tonight?
Brady, it is an honor to finally have me on this show. I tune in every week, and I love listening to you guys. Not so much Kathy. I don't know what she's ever talking about. She's a rambler, but I love listening to your stories and everything else. I'm so happy to be here, and you have had some amazing guests, that's for sure.
Well, this is going to take the cake for sure tonight. I'm really excited to talk with you, Captain, because there has been so much buzz around you and around the Backyarders and everything that you guys have been doing in ECWA. A little bit of a losing streak, a little bit of turmoil recently, but we're going to set the record straight on all that tonight. How excited are you for this Saturday?
I can't lie. I just hear the bells ringing every second of my life. They just keep going off and off and off. My laptop.
Are these your fans?
It's fans. It's fans buying tickets as we speak. I mean, let me just tell you, the Backyarders, we are going over the budget, spending more money than the ECWA has ever spent on a wrestling event. And, Abs Armstrong is the head booker. He's in charge of making all the matches happen. And history is going to be made this Saturday in Marlboro.
Now, that's certainly cool. So what are some examples of some of the things that we can expect from the Backyarders presentation of PretzelMania?
Have you ever heard of the Titantron?
I have.
That won't be there. Nope, because we are spending most of our money on pretzels.
Perfect.
We have a pretzel death match lined up with the king of ECWA, King Reggie, and Mr. Ukaka. I mean, the weapons that you're going to see in that match might not be for the faint of heart, Brady. You were there for the last pretzel death match. Remember that one with Matt Tremont?
I finally have started to recover from it. It's amazing. It was devastating, really.
Yep. But there is so much money being spent, and Abs Armstrong has been calling me every day. We're like best friends, and he's telling me, Captain, I got this idea, and I say, I love it. You don't even got to tell me. I'll be there Saturday. He's a genius. He's like Paul Heyman meets Gabe Sapolsky meets. That's it.
But with a better body, obviously.
And brain. They can learn a lot from my boy Abs.
Abs the Brain Armstrong. I like that. I think that's really catchy.
Ooh, that is catchy. I like that. But yeah, this Saturday is going to be a good old time. Good time for the whole family, like every ECWA show, with the Backyarder twist on it.
Now, you're going to be taking on ECWA Hall of Famer Chris Wilde. And as I mentioned, you haven't had a lot of luck winning matches in ECWA since joining the Backyarders. What's your plan to kind of turn that around?
It is unfortunate because as soon as I came back to the ECWA, I came back through the Backyarders. They gave me a call because the ECWA office, Joe Zanoli, they wanted nothing to do with Captain Clutch anymore. I was off doing other things, living in Orlando, working for TV. And then the Backyarders called me. They're my brothers. We've been best friends since 13, 14 years old. They said, Clutch, we need you. We need you back in the ECWA. Things are running amok. And we have to remind the fans that ECWA started in the backyard. And I said, I love it. I'll be there. I will be there. So, yeah, since joining the Backyarders, I have not had a win. Someone recently tweeted that I have the longest losing streak in ECWA history. You know what that makes me? A history maker, Brady. That's fine. It's fine.
Sure.
I'll bounce back. I'm ready for the next chapter of my career. This year, I will be wrestling professionally for 23 years. Isn't that crazy? Man.
That is crazy, but you know what? You've gotten so good in recent years. You're you're one of those workhorses, as they say, and don't let the hat fool you. I mean, you're all business once you get in the ring.
That's right. I mean, I like to have a good time. I like to have fun. I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in Abs Armstrong. You know, with him kind of leading the way of the Backyarders and me being the captain of the Backyarders and what's his name in the Backyarders, we're doing just great. We're doing great. We're fine. We're family. We're blood. We're brothers.
What's his name? Who's that?
Who'd I forget?
You're talking about the Raw Dog?
Right. Raw Dog Travis Lee. I'm sorry. His name escaped me briefly. It happens.
Okay. I didn't know if there was some heat there. I mean, I saw the interview where you guys did after the last show, and it just kind of seemed like things were a little off.
Okay. I will set the record straight there, Brady.
Oh, good.
That I don't know whose camera that was. That's a weird thing about ECWA. Every corner you turn, even if you're not having a match, everywhere you go in the ECWA, there's a camera in your face. So we went back into our little area after a loss, another loss, sure, and they had the cameras rolling. I think it was an iPhone probably, but we were just, hatching things out. We're family. Things happen. And, the footage did get back to Father John, John Finnegan, and he was pretty PO'd about it all. It's like watching his kids fight, and these things happen. We're going to reboot. We're going to look great this Saturday. I mean, hell, we're hosting the damn show. Of course we're going to do great, right?
No, sure, absolutely. And I know what you mean about the cameras, too. Like, Will Strauss had one in the bathroom. I was like, you do not need to put that there. That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. You got to make money somehow, and if that's what Will has to do, I'm not taking my hat off for him, you little creepy pervert.
He is a pervert. He is. One of the listeners says that your hat is very Chelsea Green-esque. Do you have a comment about that?
Well, it's very who?
Chelsea Green-esque. The hat. She's a wrestler. She's a wrestler on a program called WWE.
Oh, I thought you were describing the color green. I thought Chelsea Green was
no.
She wears something like this?
She does.
Oh, wow.
She does, but you wear it much better.
Thank you. I mean, I didn't even know. Is she a captain?
She is not.
Then why the hell is she wearing it? This is a captain's hat.
I don't know.
Weird. Do you think she just wears it like to look cool?
Probably. Maybe she wants to feel like a captain.
I get it.
I mean, I get it too. I would want to feel like a captain.
Sure. I mean, more power to her.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. No, but obviously you like to have fun in the ring, Chris. I mean, your match with Chris Wilde, I think, is going to be particularly interesting. Because you're a different kind of opponent than he's ever faced. A little unpredictable. Little wild card there. Is that safe to say?
I appreciate you saying that, Brady. Yeah, every match that I've had has been compared to like a car crash for some people. You really don't know what to expect. I kind of just throw the spaghetti against the wall, and if it sticks, it sticks. I mean, Brady, I don't know if you know this. You're talking to a history maker who has the fastest match in Super 8 history. Matt Tremont beat me in 8 seconds. Who else can say that?
Wow. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Brady, I got another one for you.
Okay.
The fastest match in NXT history. You're looking at him.
Really?
Yep. Picked up the L, but whatever. I'm still a history maker in professional wrestling, no?
Well, we're talking about you, so obviously you made a difference.
Yeah, and Chris Wilde needs to realize that at this point, my back is against the wall. As the captain of the Backyarders on the biggest show in backyard history, the show that we're hosting, I need this W big time. I can't let Father John down. I can't let Abs Armstrong down. So this Saturday, I'm pulling out all the stops, that's for sure.
And the Raw Dog as well. You don't want to let him down.
Right. Travis Lee.
So what can Chris Wilde expect?
As my good friend, the Amazing Red, once said, expect the unexpected when you wrestle Clutch Rockwell. And I said, Red, you could keep that. That's a great saying. That you should keep that for yourself. But this Saturday, yeah, Expect the unexpected from Clutch Rockwell, Chris Wilde. I understand you're a Hall of Famer. I understand you're a former ECWA champion. Those are two things that I'm not, but I am a history maker. And this Saturday, history might repeat itself.
Now, assuming you're able to start stacking together a bunch of wins, and I can only assume it's going to start this weekend, how close are you to challenging for the ECWA title, in your opinion?
Honestly, Brady, between you and I, off the record, no one else is going to hear this, right?
Nobody will hear it, no.
Okay. When I walk back to my merchandise table, the fans come up to me. You know what they say? They say, Clutch, when are you going to leave the Backyarders and go challenge for that championship? And I said, I don't need to leave the Backyarders to challenge for the championship. I just need to get the win. I just need to get a win. Because I've always been a top contender for every championship. Former Legacy champ, former tag team champ, first ever Kangaroo tournament winner. So I've done some pretty cool things in the ECWA. And if Darius Carter, that is named Darius Carter, who I'm a big fan of. I love Darius Carter. I'm such a fan of Darius Carter. And you could let him know that. I'm a fanboy for him. Had a hard time saying his name because, I'm nervous. But I love Darius Carter. I think he's a great champion. But if he was dumb enough to defend the title against me, if he gets past Joey Ace this Saturday, there's no chance he would beat me. No, come on. Seriously.
I like it. So, for those who have never been to an ECWA show, especially a show, again, brought to you by the Backyarders, what can they expect? Like, what's going to set this apart from other shows that are out there?
Great question. One of the wonderful things about these events is the fan interaction, whether it's before the show, intermission, or after the show. There's a lot of good guys and good girls on these shows that the fans just really get behind. Unfortunately, it's wrestlers like L.A. Vin. The fans really have attached to him. And I believe this weekend he's going to be representing all of America when he's fighting one of the Russian assassins. Do I got that match card right?
I think so. He doesn't represent all Americans, though. Just those that like paying taxes and going to jury duty and things like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's the current Legacy champion. And, again, a championship that I made pretty famous. But he's doing a great job with it right now. And unfortunately, every time I get in the ring with L.A. Vin, he finds a way to throw me out of the ring over the top rope. And I'm still kind of recovering from that. But that dude is strong. He's going to give one hell of a fight. I don't know if he's going to have the luck against the Russian. This might not be Rocky IV. But back to your question, I'm just really excited about the whole show. We are different. We do stand out. There's a lot of different characters. There's a lot of different stories going on. There's a lot of you got all different genres. We are the circus. If you don't like the juggling clowns, you'll like the tiger spitting fire out of its butt. That is the ECW.
I love that.
And I've always said that. We are the tiger spitting fire out of its butt.
Yeah, it's like, hey, look over here. There's a tiger spitting fire out of his butt. I could totally see that.
Yeah, that's us.
And then you've got clowns like Will. But I mean, aside from that, yeah. Now, L.A. Vin, is it true that he's related to King Kong Bundy in some way?
Ooh, I know they go to the same barber.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. That's as far as that goes.
Gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. Well, ECWA PretzelMania this Saturday should be really exciting. What goes into a pretzel? What was it? A pretzel match of death?
Yes, a pretzel death match. The most dangerous match in professional wrestling. The weapons that you'll see in we'll call them weapons. The weapons that are allowed to be used in a match like this, pretty much unsanctioned in any other professional wrestling company in the world. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. You won't see this in Japan. You won't see this in IWA with Terry Funk and Cactus Jack. The weapons that you see in a pretzel death match, they're dangerous. Mm-hmm.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be an amazing time.
You hear this, Brady?
I do. Your phone is buzzing off the hook.
Ticket sales, Brady. Ticket sales. People keep buying and buying and buying.
Are those all pre-orders?
Yeah. There's still time to pre-order, I think.
Okay. And of course, tickets and information, ECWA Wrestling. Mm-hmm. So pretty exciting stuff, Captain. Yeah. I gotta say, the last couple, actually more than a year now, you have been consistently one of the most entertaining and energetic and just captivating individuals, not just in ECWA, but I think in all of wrestling. I'm not even going to say just independent wrestling, but all of wrestling. It's this amazing creative outlet, and you seem to have found your groove. And I think once those wins start coming, I think it's just a matter of time before you take off.
I appreciate that, Brady. You know, again, it's been 23 years of me being around professional wrestling. I started when I was like 16 or 17, and this July will be 23 years. And I finally feel comfortable with myself, the path that I'm on, the career choices that I'm making. And I'm just very confident in myself, despite my losing streak right now. I am these ticket sales are going crazy. My gosh. I mean, I don't even want to talk about me anymore. I want to talk about PretzelMania. But Brady, on that note, I got to be honest with you. I'm not wearing any pants.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you go before you get up. That way we'll save everybody else the embarrassment of having to see that.
Absolutely. Brady, I'll see you this Saturday. I'm really looking forward to it.
Captain Clutch Rockwell, I am so excited as well. We'll see you this Saturday. PretzelMania VI, Morganville, New Jersey.
All right.
Take care, my friend. Ooh, thank God he dropped out there. All right.